Now we come to aesthetic decisions, which are pretty much up to the DOP. So another example would be using color. Color is the way a cinematographer would use a color is in two ways. It's either the use certain color of light for certain reason. Like I think this guy explains it better, I feel. But it has been colors have certain psychological implications. And if you use the right colors at the right time, it can greatly improve the communication of your images, I feel.
Cinematography and how it relates to engendering or evoking emotion for a narrative or for a story is, I mean, that's the essence of cinematography. But I think many cinematographers hone in or focus on lenses, on camera, on stock, on the medium itself. And something that I really love, and which I think is the most potent aspect of cinematography, or thinking about how light and imagery tell stories, is color itself. A color, but color contrast, the juxtaposition of colors. And I know that there are color theorists who describe what particular colors mean. Unconscious effect, physical effect on you when you watch a movie. It slips in unconsciously to you as you watch an image.
Okay, so yeah, there is like two ways of using color. One would be like using like colorful lights and stuff, and second would be color grading. We'll be talking about color grading thoda later on. But this is something I want you to watch because at least at the beginning of your career, this is the only way that you will be able to change colors on your camera, which you can, if you understand like how, if you figure out like if you read color theory and like you can figure out like how certain colors or certain shades of color work. This might be helpful to give certain look to your images or like to your videos and stuff.
You might notice it works sort of inversely. If you dial in a very high color temperature, it warms up your image, and if you dial in a very low color temperature, your image becomes blue. Now the purpose of that setting on your camera is to balance out the color temperature of your light source with the image so as to achieve a neutral color tone. That means that white objects appear white. So for example, the white balance setting on my camera is daylight 5500 Kelvin, and I am being lit with a tungsten light source rated at 3200 Kelvin. It's going to look very orange, so I dial down the color temperature setting on my camera down to 3200 Kelvin. It's going to cool off the image, which cancels out the orange from the light, and it produces a neutral looking image.
Yeah, I think understanding color temperature would help you a lot, at least in the initial stages. But again, after a point, like if you're shooting with proper film camera and stuff, then so like in the post-production, you can change colors completely and stuff. Then you do, but you need to understand this.